My name is Paul Teasdale. I'm the Chief Field Officer with the International League for the Protection of Horses. I want to talk to you about ragwort. Ragwort is a huge problem in the UK these days, and despite the best efforts of DEFRA, various organisations and experts, the fact is that it is a huge problem in the UK which seems to be spreading at an alarming rate throughout the countryside. My field officers are investigating more complaints about ragwort than ever before, and it is really a problem for us.
Ragwort's a killer. That's the first thing. Secondly, it's a hooligan. There's nobody in this country who understands anything about the British countryside who won't accept the fact that ragwort is increasing across the country. This means that we have a responsibility both to ourselves, our environment, and of course our horses and our other grazing animals to ensure that ragwort is removed from all areas where human or animal access is possible.
Let's get this absolutely straight. Ragwort kills horses and ponies. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. And owners who allow their horses and ponies to graze in infested paddocks are literally sentencing their animals to a long, lingering, slow and very painful death. A horse dying of ragwort is an awful sight. They receive blinding headaches over a long period of time. They go progressively blind. Their liver packs up. It really is a heart-rending spectacle.
We need to get rid of ragwort for a number of reasons, and those reasons are important. They are vital, and they have implications for those people who have horses and those people who have not got horses. I believe that ragwort is one of the main issues in the agricultural industry at the moment. Of course, its effect on horses is far greater than it is on anything else. We know that. That is not conjectural. That is a fact. And that therefore, those people who have horses really have the main responsibility. However, we now have parliamentary acts, we now have the new welfare legislation that is starting to come through, where there will be an opportunity to ensure that horses are protected in advance from the potential of this weed.
The new Animal Welfare Bill, in actual fact, creates a situation where if animals are placed in jeopardy, in other words their health may be impaired or put at risk, an offence may be committed. And that can be construed as people who allow their horses to graze in ragwort-infested fields may well be committing an offence if they don't do something about it. Inspectors can order them to get rid of the ragwort in the field, and if they take no notice of that, they could well end up in court and receive a hefty fine or even imprisonment.
I believe that your responsibility is to ensure that your horses are protected, to ensure that your families, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren have an opportunity to see Britain in its true splendour, not just fields and fields and fields of yellow plants growing in August and September. In the springtime, when the florets and the rosettes are out, we've got to get rid of it, and that's the time to do it. If the ragwort plants seeds in your field, you might as well start again next year. So, get out in the spring, get it sprayed off before the horses go into the field, or get it dug up. Have a ragwort party. Go out there with your gloves and your bags and dig it out and have a beer at the end of each run across the field.
If you see ragwort growing on anybody else's land that may blow the seeds onto yours, get in touch with DEFRA. They will deal with the situation and hopefully eradicate it as soon as possible.
Make a common sense approach to ragwort. Get it out.
If you see a horse or pony that you feel is threatened by the presence of ragwort, please give us a ring on the ILPH welfare line 0870 871 1927.